My fellow Africans, I'm addressing all of us, especially the leadership of Africa, the African Union, the African head of states, all the heads of states in Africa, ambassadors, ministers, governors, wherever you are, which country you are. I am addressing this message to all of us from the bottom of my heart. Have we not had disgrace enough? Have our people not suffered enough? Have black people not suffered enough? What is it in the name of the Creator that makes us so stupid? What is it? You selling lands to people coming from other countries. Selling your lands to governments of other countries. Do you have lands bought in America, in Europe, in Asia? Do they sell their lands to you? What is it that makes us so stupid? What is it? African youths, what in the name of God is it that makes us to collaborate? Keep collaborating with other foreign nations, other foreign nationals, to keep killing your heroes. You're nationalists. You're Pan-Africanists. What is it? Sometimes you want to stay quiet. You just want to have some peace. But recently, that America has offered $100 million to Ghana as aid. Now, let me put this straight to all of us. There is no free meal in the market. Politics is market. Scratch my back, I scratch your back. That is what politics is. When you keep accepting aid, when are you going to be giving aid to them? You should be asking yourself this question. They give you this aid, and then America gave Ghana this aid, $100 million. Asking Ghana to help Ghanaians in the medical areas and give them all the data of the medical tests. But they call it aid. Do you think other countries will expose this? So far, only Ghana and Zimbabwe have rejected this aid. Because they're asking Zimbabwe to do the same. Collect this money and give us the health data of your citizens, of Zimbabweans, of Ghanaians. Only these two countries have rejected. Why? Because when Zimbabwe asked America, would you also give us the health data of your citizens? America said no. You don't ask yourself why? Other countries will not, because they see money. They see money. Then we have become guinea pigs. How? For decades, for centuries. How? Why do all this keep going on? African Union, what is the use of that organization? That you cannot even bills, electric bills. Where in this world does a man have to allow other people to pay his bills? Electricity bill you cannot pay. Water bill you cannot pay. What in the name of God? For God's sake. Kenya, Ruto, let me ask you a question. Ruto, let me ask you this question. What is wrong with your brains? What is it? Why are you bringing France? When the Sahel kicks out France, who has not seen the havoc France has created in Africa? In the Sahel state, they kick them out. You're bringing them back. Kenyans, I'm sending this message to all of you, all Kenyan youths. If you're watching this video, please share me this video to everybody. It is too much. Do not allow France to come in there. Ruto has not learned. William Ruto, I think last year or so, the protest, Kenyans protested against you. It got to the point where you were begging them to allow you. You will change. So this is the change. What are you bringing France back to Africa for? France African Summit, Switzerland African meeting, America African Summit, this African Summit, this country African Summit. What in the name of, in fact, nature, let me not even say God, what in the name of nature is wrong with us? When they say, come for a meeting, come for this summit, everybody, woo, you run it over there. I mean, for once, what is wrong with us? You sacrifice the lives of our people as guinea pigs? Africa has remained the way it is, cannot develop because of this stupidity. Sometimes you want to cry. You cry, it is of no use. My fellow African youths, the influencers, those of you who call yourself influencers, musicians, France has now revealed they use some of you to blindfold Africans. Let me ask all of us, which European countries use Africans to kill their own, or use their own people to kill their own people? Only us. You collaborate with the white man to kill your own people. Do you do the same? Can you collaborate with them, with those white people, those their own countries, to kill their own heroes, to bring down their own government, to do regime change in their own countries? What is it? What, for God's sake? What is wrong with us? What? Look at South Africa, xenophobia. On other African countries, I watched the video, another video again. So many of them on the social media. Attacking black Africans there. Transfer aggression, the frustration. Last time I was even saying South Africa have only 5% ownership of land. They have 4, not even 5% of land ownership. Whereas they are the owners of that country. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? White people owning 72.4% of the land. 3/4 of the land is owned by white people. Indians have 5%. South Africans have only 4%. Maybe this is one of the root causes of the frustration. Then you pour it on your people. You're kicking these young people, kicking them outside. More than 10, 15 people on one person. I mean, your own fellow black people. Are there other South Africans in other African countries or not? Look at MTN. Look at your own business all over Africa. You want to feel superiority or whatever shit? Can you send me this message to all South African youth, especially those in the diaspora? Talk to your own people back home. Talk to them, because you don't ever dream that one day you will have, maybe, in fact, don't just pray that you never have another problem. I standing here, I supported you, your liberation. I did. My father used to give us money to put in the basket. It was on Mondays and Thursdays to liberate you. Mandela was released on the 11th of February, 1990. We were on the field marching. We were on the field. I was a student. We were marching. See the celebration. We said, at last, our support to South Africa has come to an end. We were celebrating because we said, at least we've come to the end of supporting South Africa. Every year, money, contributing money to support you, to liberate yourself. This is how you pay your fellow black Africans. Pay them back to wickedness, your stupidity. South African grandmothers and grandfathers, I have talked to you. Educate your children. Talk to them. What is it that makes Africans to betray their own countries, betray their own people for cheap little blood money? What is it? Be in control of whoever that is in leadership. Any African leader that is not standing for his own country, for his own people. You chase them away, chase them out. Chase them out. I have said it many times. We would prefer military rulership than if the military rulership is standing for the people. Anyone who is coming for democracy, shit. If you are not doing what is for the country, what is for the people, kick them out. It is enough. We have suffered for too much. That shame, that disgrace is too much. The South African leadership. Are you watching all what is happening there? The xenophobia on your fellow African brothers. Are they South Africans in other African countries or not? Will they travel in the future or they will not travel? Why do you keep allowing this? Are they not caught to prosecute these people? In fact, Zuma, whoever is, Ramaphosa, listen to me. It is getting too much. Stop the xenophobia there. Stop it. Stop it. Comrade Malema, I hope you can talk to these children. I am watching these things. It's getting out of my mind. I am so frustrated. I don't know what magic I can do to convince these South African youths. Their problems are not African brothers. They're not. Your African brothers are not your problem. If you have some best skills to have good jobs, you will not be pouring your frustration on your fellow African brothers and sisters. What is all this for? What is the African Union saying? What are the other African leaders doing? What are they doing? Kenya, Ghana, I haven't heard Ghana was signing whatever deal with the European. Ghana is closer to the Sahel state, especially to Burkina Faso. When they're chasing these people away, you guys are bringing them back. What for? 55 African countries. So we cannot survive on our own. We cannot. We cannot survive partnering among ourselves.